And now, World Improv Network proudly presents Community Court.
When two parties cannot solve a dispute, Community Court is there to solve the problem. All rise for the Most Honorable Judge William Law III.
All right, be seated here, William the Third of the judgeness in this case. In all my years, I've never seen something like this come across my desk, but I guess it made its way to my court. What we got here today is I got a plaintiff here, fashion designer Don Corinne, and obviously, from what I see on the paperwork, Mr. Corinne, the plaintiff, you're suing a model, top international model Heath, for taking off your new shoe line and your clothing design during a fashion show recently in Milan that made it back to my courtroom. Tell me more.
That's right, Judge. I am suing my favorite model, unlike really not my favorite model anymore, Heath, and I'm kind of depressed about it at the moment. I made his shoes, and I even made his underwear, and he just decided to just take it all off. And it was very disrespectful to what I am and what I am standing for in Milan, especially. Heath, why? I just have to ask him.
Mr.
I'm
Corinne,
sorry, Judge.
I want to get this straight so I can rule appropriately when the time comes to be in this case. So you're telling me this modeling...
Judge, I'm sorry to interrupt, but Junior thought that was pretty funny.
Well, thank you, Junior. There's nothing like a baby in a courtroom to keep things on track. So what you're telling me, Mr. Corinne, is that you are doing only shoe and underwear modeling shows now?
Yes, that is correct.
Well, all righty then, Mr. Heath.
Good day.
Nice to meet you. I have seen you before, and I have to tell you, my daughter loves your posters in her room, however inappropriate they may be.
They're very inappropriate. I like to show it off, and if you want me to introduce me to your daughter, I'm more than happy to get inappropriate with her too.
Well, let's talk in about 10 years, all right there, Heath. I want to understand you were modeling, which I have to admit my ignorance. I have never seen a modeling show before. But you are...
Well, Your Honor, if you want me to demonstrate, I can model for you right now. I can just, here, if you will. It's a simple, it's about a walk, and it's all in the hips. Oh my. I'm just...
Yeah, there is a baby present in the courtroom. So what I want to
sorry.
know there, Mr. Heath, is why you took off Mr. Corinne's handmade shoes and undergarments on the runway ramp.
Why did you do that, Heath?
Will, Don, I know we've worked together a lot, and I feel that the most beautiful thing on that catwalk right then was me. And that I needed to show that off. That I needed to show off my feet, and I needed to show off my package.
But I'm not sure what that means. But
And if I can say, Don, you make beautiful clothes, but people don't understand the practical applications sometimes. So I wanted to let people know, hey, these shoes come off too. These underwear slide right off.
But Judge, this is my argument. I mean, Heath knows that when any model of mine is up there, they are acting like me. They are presenting me as if I was up there.
I understand.
Even though I'm fat, I'm overweight, and I'm not like a football model. I'm not like a Denver Bronco, with the tight buttock running around. That's like a runway right there.
Objection, Your Honor, objection.
Mr. Heath, yes.
Yes. At no point do I think that I'm Mr. Corinne when I am on the catwalk.
Well, I think what Mr.
Hey.
Corinne is trying to say there, Mr. Heath, is that you represent his line of clothing, which happens to have his name on it. So I see we have in the courtroom the shoes and the underwear garment,
Yes.
and they do have a label that says Heath on both of them. Now, I want to get one thing clear. Please tell me, once you took off the shoes and undergarment wear,
Yes.
were you carrying them, or what did you do with them?
Well, I picked up the shoes and also the underwear, and I had them in my hands. And then I did a little like hip shake, so I did a real helicopter motion with my package.
So
He's lying. He completely dropped the shoes right in front of him. He just dropped them like they were dust, like they were just worthless toenails. I could not believe it.
So it sounds like
all right.
we've got a conflict here. Mr. Heath is telling me he had the shoes and undergarments in his hand, and what you're telling me, Mr. Corinne, is that he dropped them?
Yes.
Both?
Objection, Your Honor. I did in fact lie just now. I was lying.
I see. So you did lie. You did drop the garments
I did.
and only wiggled your personage,
Yes,
your package.
my package.
All right. Well, I guess that will affect potentially how I rule in this case. Do either of you have anything else you would like to bring to the court in regards to this matter?
Your Honor, I would like to show you my package, just so you can see what I thought the audience deserved to see.
And
Yeah, no.
that's pertinent how to this case, sir?
It's just it's a beautiful package. It's
Does-
very straight and round.
Well, I understand you are under contract with Mr. Corinne, so does your package have a label, a Corinne label on it?
No, that's been a bit of a sticking point between Mr. Corinne and I.
Mr. Corinne, please let me know more about your thoughts on the Mr. Heath's package without
It's just
your
Heath.
label.
Well, I'm not in the adult pornography business. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. There has been times in my life that I've gotten into animal pornography. And that's about as far as I'm gonna go with that. Because Heath does not need to bring up that kind of thing in front of me and that baby over there. That obnoxious little baby. So
Hey now, hey. Junior is a wonderful child who has seen borne witness to a lot of justice in here. And I will stand no one demeaning him. Judge,
Yes.
permission to strike the plaintiff.
Permission on hold for the moment. I want to know, Mr. Corinne, how much longer is Mr. Heath's contract good for?
That wasn't what I thought you were going to ask.
well, I actually don't know. I don't know where the paperwork is. And I'm not gonna I do want my guinea pigs back. You need to give me my guinea pig. Get them back.
Whoa. What about a guinea
they're
pig?
happier where they are now.
Please tell me about the guinea pig here, please.
He borrowed them.
For what, sir?
I don't. Well, you can tell him, Keith.
Yes,
could tell.
I was having a Richard Gere party, just me by myself.
What do
And-
you mean by that, sir? I don't understand.
It's where you let the guinea pigs, you shave them down and you declaw them, and you let them run around in your own personal tunnel.
All right.
It's kind of like having a big pot bong, but you don't put pot in it.
I think I know where we're going with it. Mr. Corinne, was the Corinne label on the guinea pigs?
Absolutely.
Was it shaven off, Mr. Heath, sir, before your escapades?
Did you shave off my name?
Did you shave off his label?
Did you shave off my name? Heath?
No.
Oh,
I wanted part of you to be part of me.
You understand now. Okay.
Yes,
Then I want you back because of that statement right there, Heath.
I love you, Don.
I love
I
you.
love
Heath.
you.
All right, folks, I'm going to rule in this case, And unfortunately, Mr. Heath, due to your own omission and your self-centeredness, I am going to make my ruling now in favor of the defendant. Court out of session.
Stay tuned for Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. And make sure to give the Windcast your suggestions during the break on what topic Shabazz should swing a bat at. Next on Mile High Sports Radio.